All right, here at the Paul Wesley in the mansion.
In the mansion.
I like the
my
mansion.
mansion.
Your mansion.
This is my home.
Exactly.
Welcome.
Well, we don't find Stefan in this home, though, at the beginning of the season. He's kind of stuck in a safe.
Right. Yeah, that's my other home.
Yeah. Is he settling in? Is he putting up drapes? Is he getting comfortable?
Yeah, he's getting comfy. He went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and he got himself some neck. All he can fit is a neck, pillow. So he's got one of those.
Oh my God. Well, I'm just imagining you filming scenes in this confined little space, supposedly underwater.
Yeah.
How was that to do?
Actually, it was a bit of a fiasco because I don't want to get into it. It's a little boring, but basically, if you ever try to lay down 100% sort of horizontal underwater, it's a physical thing reaction where I'm thinking about blood, man. I'm in the Salvatore house where water will go in your nose and you can't prevent, and you sort of start drowning. And they needed to shoot it horizontally, so it was this huge conversation about how I was just trying to explain to them that I needed to be sort of somewhat vertical. It was a big fiasco, man. We had to rebuild the thing. It was this whole thing. And anyway, we finally made it happen where I'm at a 45-degree angle, but we're cheating it that I'm horizontal.
Okay.
So when the audience sees it, that was a little tidbit of exciting knowledge for you. And I'm on a 45-degree angle. I think everybody tuned out at this point.
No, I don't think so.
TV fanatic has no more followers.
Talk about playing the doppelganger, because we've seen you play different sides of Stefan before, but this is a different character impersonating Stefan. Can you talk about that a little bit? And working with Ian in those scenes.
Feels like my everyday life, man. When I leave home or when I leave work, I don't know what the hell. Stefan and Paul, I don't know. It all becomes interchangeable. It's nice to play a different character. I like playing different characters, especially with Damon, because he doesn't treat me like the little brother. Mm-hmm. It's kind of more of Damon's my little brother in a way, you know.
Okay.
So it's nice, sort of different. It's a different change of power shift, I suppose.
Oh, nice. Okay. We know that Stefan will eventually get out of this confined space.
Let's hope.
Or
not.
What? When or if he ever gets out, what do you think his first objective will be? Is it just to rush back home? Is it?
I think he's not going to have an objective because he's so kind of screwed up in the head. I think the first thing he's going to do is want to feed because he's starving. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be exciting to see that because he's going to be, and then I think the other thing is him grappling with whether he's still sort of the moral Stefan or if he's a new guy. And I think he's sort of finding out that he's not the same person that he was.
Okay. Do we see any flashbacks in these first episodes?
No. You see flashbacks to things, but they're not necessarily time flashbacks, and they may or may not be hallucinations. But you do see, we are going to go to a flashback in this season. We always do.
Yeah.
I love those.
Okay. Either as the doppelganger or as Stefan, Catherine's very changed now since she's human. Mm. I'm guessing you have some interactions with her in one character or the other?
Really, actually. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I do with one character or another, yeah.
How different is Catherine now? Can we expect a different Catherine now that she's human?
Just has she doesn't have the same pizzazz. She's a mere mortal. Like us.
That was good. I like that. What's been, I guess, the biggest challenge so far this season in playing either sides, whether it's Silas or Stefan?
What was the most challenging thing?
Yeah. Has there been something more challenging than another?
I think definitely. Well, I think the most challenging thing was there's a temptation to sort of make Silas wildly different, and I think that I sort of didn't want to make him all of a sudden have some weird accent or start walking just for the sake of just differentiating the two of them. So I kind of had to grapple with people being like, oh, well, they're very similar. I had to sort of be very aware of their similarities but also their differences and really distinguish them.
Okay.
And not have to make a show out of it.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much, Paul.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.